Você, você, você. Você, você, você.
2024. And this episode is called Happy New Year. Now what? Yes, I said it. Happy New Year. Now what? And hopefully you're not going to respond with resolutions. If anybody's been listening to me for a while, they know I do not believe in resolutions. That's setting yourself up for failure. And I don't believe in failure, just learning hard lessons and probably going into a negative energy before the year even really starts out. So I don't believe in resolutions. I have to tell you, I love asking that question to myself and clients. Now what? Right? They're two simple words that seem to provide discomfort when answering. I don't know why, but they do. And without clarity and a game plan, we struggle to respond. Isn't that amazing? Every aspect of our life should be in the frame of forward movement. Every aspect. Not sluggishly or just to get through a day. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking forward movement with momentum, high energy, all of that. That's how our life should be crafted. It should ideally be an energetic forward movement, period. And for sure, some days will be better than others. We know that. And in the low points, we keep going. This is why it's so important that our movement be around something that actually excites us, fuels us, keeps us curious and eager to face the day. That's why I love what I do. It keeps me in that frame because our energy fields should be striving and thriving every day of our lives. Because the human experience tells us that's not possible. Or societal constructs try to suggest that these things aren't possible. And we work with language and semantics that just take us down the wrong road or frames our mindset in the wrong way. Our social constructs tell us many things aren't possible. And I've come to know that most of what we were told is false, is illusionary, is untrue. And many people tend to share with me that they're not excited or not looking forward to a new year. Well, here we are. It's a new year. It's a new year. Now what? And the irony is that we put happy before New Year. Happy New Year. How are you not looking forward to that? How do you take that greeting if you are literally not looking forward to the year? I happen to believe we should all embrace each new year. Because you see, among the sparkles of the fall season, the thankful seas, as I call it, or in more simple terms, the last quarter of a year, are the whispers of something new. The fall of 2023 was a whisper of something new. We get to delight in the whispers of renewal, of new opportunities, of possibilities of what can be. And here we are now in this new year, and we are in the cycle of renewal, of new opportunities, of possibilities. Oh, how can you not be excited at that? What is there not to be excited about? Even if life is proven right now to be the shits, the absolute shits, whispers such as these are a welcome reprieve to indulge our senses in, to indulge in, to bask in, to have a Calgon moment in. How can we not be excited by that? So once again, I say Happy New Year. Now what? And what's interesting is that 2024 seems to be extra special. After all, we are in a new age of light. We are in the age of Aquarius. And in this period of transition, We can aim to seek more for ourselves. That is there for us every day, week, month, quarter, and year. The question becomes, do we act on it? Do we take pleasure in the exploration of all the potential that we have? Are we open to change our behavior and mindset that is not working for us, not serving us well, or not delivering the abundance we truly seek? How about our now what being change and adaptation to new mindsets, new thought patterns, and new experiences that move us beyond our past, beyond our hurts, beyond our lacking, beyond our limiting and limiting decisions? If change is happening to us, whether we like it or not, how about we manage the change so that it fulfills us, keeps us healthy, creates youthful energy, and lasting abundance? If what you were trusting isn't serving you, how about trusting the one person you can trust? You. 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 The letter U. After speaking with many, many clients, the trend shared is loss of their own innate strengths, of their own power, essentially living with disempowerment. Not because it was taken from them. I know we put stories around that, but it's not because it was taken from them. It's because they used their free will to give it up. They literally gave it up. They opted to hide their light, to dim their glow, shut down their voice, their viewpoints, and hide. And let me tell you, I'm not being bodacious saying that, because I certainly know what that is like. I was that. At some point in my life, I became that, because I once played a good game of ostrich. And I learned that when your head is down in the sand, your ass is literally up in the air, and you open yourself to a resounding ass kicking each and every day. Because life responds to what you give out. The energy you emit, life responds. And if you know that to be the case, why not work to emit a different energy?
If you're looking to advertise with Jenn Drakes, send us an email at jen@youareworthmore.co. Or you can help us by addressing the things that you face by sending us some inclusivity topic ideas.
Why not work to change it? So I honor this episode and I say again, Happy New Year. Now what? What have you prepared in advance to guide you through the year? Guide you in the direction you want, uplift you out of the pit you're in. What have you prepared? Not resolutions, actual goals, actual intentions, actual dreams that you now have to work on to make real, to bring into your reality, to manifest them. What have you prepared? And if you're listening to this podcast and you're going, I don't have nothing prepared. Preparation doesn't mean you have to have 100 of them. You don't need 100 goals. You need a few goals. And then you need to look at that goal and say, in order for me to do that goal, I've got to do A, B, and C. I've actually got to step into action. That's what that is all about. So what have you prepared? And if you haven't prepared anything, are you now aiming? Can you sit down and write something and literally jot something down, even if it's one thing? What is that ultimate thing that you aspire to? Write it down now. Read it a couple of times. Out loud would be better. Read it. And then the question is, what do I actually naturally need to do to start bringing this into my reality? What do I need to do to start bringing it into my reality? Because I have so much love and wishes for your abundance. I hold that space for you. So hold it now for yourself and write down a goal. Even if that goal seems impossible, just write it down. And then say, what steps can I take now to start to bring that into my reality? They don't either have to be large, humongous steps. They can be baby steps, but start to bring it into your reality through action-oriented things. Get into action. An athlete does not run the 50-yard dash or the 100-yard dash by just saying, I want to run a 100-yard dash. No, they have to get up, they have to get to the track, they have to get the proper shoes, and they have to start running. They can start a slow jog. They can start by doing a slow jog. They can even start by doing walking. That could be their first step. Let me at least start to walk what 50 yards look like. Let me start a speed walk. Oh, let me start a slow jog. Let me do a faster jog. Let me now start to run. Oh, I run for a while. Oh, let me start to sprint. That's how, and all of a sudden they are running the dashes. They're running the yards. It's the same principle. For whatever your dream, whatever your aspirations are, it's the same principle. So get up, get going, get crafting, get intentional to get exponential and to make your dreams an absolute reality. No excuses, no pretense, get going. We are here in 2024 and you want it. I want it for you to be a massive year, to be an amazing year. Want it for yourself. Choose you. Want that for yourself. That's your now what. Your now what is your dreams. Your now what is your aspirations. Your now what is saying enough. I am not putting up with this crap anymore. Enough. Your now what is choosing you. Your now what is making you a priority. Your now what is wanting your worth and your potential to come out. Your now what is wanting more for yourself than you wanted last year. Your now what is pulling out your hero for yourself. That's your now what. Your now what is to not just think about the possibilities, write down the possibilities, say the possibilities of you. Your now what is to believe in your worth. Your now what is to believe in your capabilities. Your now what is to embrace you in the same way you embrace others. Embrace you now. That's your now what. And your now what is to change your life in unbelievable ways, at unbelievable levels. Your now what is taking a chance on you. Your now what is growth, unprecedented growth. Your now what is being your own Oscar. Your now what is surrendering to what your God spark has for you. Your now what is recognizing your God spark that you have one. Whatever you want to call it is recognizing there's something special in you. You're now what is realizing the magnificence of you. And what I ask of you in 2024 is step into it. Embrace it, love it, believe in it. Because I believe it of you. I believe it of me. Me being here is showing that belief when I stepped into my own. So you step into your own. Because in 2024, I wish nothing but abundance, dreams, achievement, contentment, growth for all of you. Because I believe in the magnificence of you. And now it's time for you to believe in it yourself. So I bid you a happy, happy new year. You have been listening to an Arrays of Living podcast episode. And remember, we grow by you sharing the love. recommend this podcast to your friends and family, and inspire them to be inspired.
Welcome back, everyone, to Arrays of Living. Make sure to follow Jenn Drakes on all social media platforms so you don't miss out on the next episode. Also, join our Catalytic Club Discord. Wishing everyone a Happy New Year.